Yo, today about to be reacting to Ice Spice SpongeBob situation is wild. Now, honestly, I feel like Ice Spice wasn't the best person that they could have collabed with. So many people on this earth, and they gonna choose a literal sex symbol to push on kids. But hey, what can go wrong? Let's see.
Believe that's a real title right there. There is legitimate drama with Ice Spice and the SpongeBob movie. Some of you may have heard her hit new song, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants OK. She is in.
See, when they was pushing that ad, I thought she was talking about SpongeBob Big Guy. But my fiance, she be singing that and it be getting irritating. We ain't watched the movie yet or nothing, but I don't really see myself watching that movie. Cause the trailer was wild, but let's see what you talking about.
New SpongeBob film, and she
Only
went
thing
to a
kids can
premiere
watch should
event
watch
for
that.
it and chose very interesting accoutrements where she is now facing a lot of heat because this is a kids movie and she's got her bikini bottoms fully out here.
So she's wearing that to a kid's premiere. I mean, what did y'all expect? Y'all getting mad at her. What did y'all expect? Y'all hired a sex symbol to make a song for kids and do some extra stuff. Y'all expect her to come in fully dressed in a nun outfit? That is crazy. That's actually wild. Imagine taking your kid to this premiere and you got a half naked lady just featured as the star of the movie. Come on, bro. That's overly weird, in my opinion.
This clip is pure poetry, though, that much I will admit. This is at the premiere, and the Patrick costume, his eyes make it look like he's going, "Auga, auga," to Ice Spice's bare butt cheeks out in the wind right there. Looking like Patrick Starr's discovering that mayonnaise might actually be an instrument.
That's
Now,
overly crazy.
you're not going to believe
boy.
this. If you're standing up, you need to sit down. There were children at the premiere for the SpongeBob movie. Can you believe it?
For
A
real?
kids movie having kids in attendance for the premiere? Who would have thought?
You wouldn't say.
So a lot of people are criticizing this choice of outfit as inappropriate. And I agree. I think it's a really weird choice to wear a sheer dress with a thong where your entire ass is out at the premiere for a kids movie to an event that is attended by kids. I don't know what goober signed off on this wardrobe choice, but he was getting a little too goofy
Not
there.
even the goober that signed off on the wardrobe chose. Who idea was it to bring her in as a collaborator? You know how many female artists that there are, or male artists that there are that could have fit perfect with the whole SpongeBob concept. Like, it just don't
Is,
make sense to me, bro.
I think, a
feel
pretty
like I feel
baffling
like they pushing the agenda. They pushing sex on kids. That's how I feel. And it's
decision.
sickening.
And speaking of baffling, you know what else is going to boggle your mind is the incredible Christmas sale at GamerSups that starts today. You get a free gift with every tub, so go to gamersups.gg and use code MOIST. There's a link in the description. Get some goof juice. It'll help elevate your game. Ice Spice might even fall in love with you if you do.
Goof
And I
juice?
want to immediately come in here and lat spread real quick and
Sounds
dispel
wild,
a
man.
rumor that I'm seeing taken hold, an insidious fib that's a load of dirty barnacles that a lot of people are sharing as though it's the truth, where there are people unironically claiming that Ice Spice didn't wear this to an event that was attended by children. She wore this to a SpongeBob 18 plus only influencer event.
What in the Diddy party do they got going on? They got an 18 plus thing for SpongeBob. Who is going to that as an
For
adult?
the SpongeBob film. Even just saying that sentence burns my lips.
Who's going to that?
Like, hey pal, did you just blow in from Stupid Town? You think there is a SpongeBob
Oh.
18 plus only event? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What the truth is that she wore this to an event for the SpongeBob movie that was attended by influencers, but it was not exclusively for 18 plus. There's pictures of her in this outfit at this event with children, like this right here. Apparently that is a 15-year-old influencer that
Why are you letting your daughter take a picture with? It's like literally like having like an OnlyFans store or a porn star at an event and then letting your child take a picture with them. That's what this is looking like. That is overly crazy.
took this photo with. There is even video where she
My
is
child
talking
would
to a
never.
room about the SpongeBob film, and you can see a bunch of kids in the audience, and she is wearing this dress.
Sorry, I'm out of breath. Yeah, enjoy it. I've never seen the film, so this will be my first time too. Um,
There's a couple other clips of her talking, and you can see that there are kids there. So I don't know where this lie is coming from that it's only 18 plus at the Ice Spice
Where did that
SpongeBob
even-
premiere
that don't even
event.
sound right.
That is the most outlandish statement ever. I don't know where that information came from. Maybe Plankton's trying to toss around a bunch of horseradish, but wherever it started, the genesis, it's not true. They're Schmeckeldorfing you with it. I don't think
Imagine
there's a
sitting here
chance.
believing that they have an 18 plus event for a SpongeBob party as a grown adult who is going to. Let me just keep going, bro. I don't want to hear
From
this shit.
misunderstanding where it's supposed
That
to be
just
an
sounds
18
stupid.
plus only SpongeBob event, but they were
That sound
letting
like some
kids in
freaky
anyway
shit.
with like their parental supervision. I doubt it, because why would there even be an 18 plus SpongeBob event for the SpongeBob
Telling you, it sound
movie,
like
which
a
is a
dick party.
family
I'm telling
friendly
you.
children's film? Why would they host an exclusively adult only SpongeBob event?
For
That would
donors.
be really
I
confusing.
mean, you did, like I said at the beginning, bro. That ad was like low key crazy. They got Patrick throwing ass. They got SpongeBob throwing ass. It's just a lot of BS going on. Like they pushing. I feel like they was pushing LGBT stuff on children, in my opinion. But hey, I could be wrong.
An
Though.
interesting choice, but again, based on all the evidence I can see from her talking to this room, as well as like the pictures she took with kids, I think I could say with a high level of confidence that this was an event attended by children, and she decided to wear this outfit, which I do not think is appropriate here. I think it's a really weird, peculiar choice of dress for her for an event like this, a kids movie, a kids premiere. It's just not the time nor the place to be wearing a see-through dress and a thong, having your whole keister out. Like, imagine I was voicing a character in the new Bluey film, right? I'm playing Bluey in Bluey the Big Budget Blockbuster feature film, and I get invited out to the Bluey world premiere, and I scoot in sideways, get out of my car in a banana hammock, and I'm just screaming, Bluey for life, yeah! That'd be some freaky shit, because it's just not appropriate attire
fucking
for a
nut, dog.
kids event to be wearing some shit
Fucking
like
talking
that.
about?
And I've seen some delusional takes on this, by the way. I saw some people trying to argue that what she's wearing is very in line for the SpongeBob cartoon itself, where like Patrick will have his butt out, or like SpongeBob's butt, and it's like, well, what's the big deal if Ice Spice does it too with her tuchus?
And my thing is, why are they pushing that on kids? It's just weird. They got Daniel Snyder back up in a writing booth. Cause ain't no way that Nickelodeon. Who the writer for this shit? Please let me know. They had to hire Daniel Snyder on the low. Cause ain't no fucking way.
And I have to wonder if you need to be institutionalized if you're
Yeah.
actually trying to argue that. That is such a crazy thing to compare a cartoon gag moment with butt to a real life person going to a kids event with her ass out. And this is a performer who is well known for sexual content in the first place. I think it's a very odd fit to have her be in the film in the first place. I said that the
overly
second that
odd.
song dropped. I thought it was odd that they choose Ice Spice to do the big guy pants okay stuff when
I guess I'm not the only one. Okay, I'm glad to see we got two.
Ice
two
Spice's
people great minds
biggest
think alike, bro.
shticks, like her main thing and something she herself talks about, is how overtly sexual she is in her lyricism, in her dancing, and in her attire. It is weird that they'd even choose Ice Spice in the first place for it. But even going beyond that, the fact that she still maintains that at a kid's premiere is just not appropriate. And it's not comparable to SpongeBob or Patrick having a gag moment with their butt. That is a crazy thing to try and compare a cartoon to real
Why
life.
SpongeBob and Patrick? Why is the whole movie about SpongeBob and Patrick having a gag moment with their butt? That don't sound right in one full sentence. You know what I'm saying? They're pushing the agenda. Hey, we all see it. You know.
Like that. That is unhinged lunacy, and you need to be evaluated. Then I also saw a lot of people saying, well, if you have an issue with this, you must have an issue with the beach too, because there's girls in bikinis at the beach.
I see
What if a
difference.
kid sees that at the beach, huh? Where's the outrage there? And that is also a weak, stupid argument. That is swimming attire at a place where swimming takes place. let's say there's an Arthur event coming up and they want to get excited about Arthur coming back, so they bring out a bunch of kids to a big premiere event and they bring out their celebrity speaker and they come out wearing a bikini. That's inappropriate. That's weird. Why did they decide to wear a bikini to a kids event? There's no swimming or anything taking place. That doesn't check out. That's fucking peculiar. That's inappropriate. It's
Then you
just
gotta
that.
think about it. A little 13, 14-year-old, maybe a little 12-year-old boy. I know my hormones was jumping at around that age. So it's like, you bring this half naked lady that's known for doing sexual stuff in a room full of children that's going through puberty. What do you? It, the whole event just sounds stupid, bro. The whole stick just sounds stupid, in my opinion, bro.
Well, I don't think this is that deep. I don't see how there's any kind of like debate. You can easily just recognize that maybe dressing like this for a kids movie and a kids premiere event just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not a good idea. And I saw
Oh,
people trying to argue that this is like one of her more modest fits, so she should be applauded for that. You're really going to
modest.
sit there and try and tell me with a straight face that there is literally nothing else she can wear? It has to be like really revealing with her whole ass out type clothes. I
No,
find
there
that
be
hard.
women wearing that to the club, and I even got a problem with that because I feel like lingerie is for the bedroom. It's for sake. It's for your significant other. If you don't got a significant other, it's sacred. Lingerie is sacred. So for people to wear that shit at the club or even wear that shit in front of kids is overly wild. I shouldn't have to
Believe.
say this though. I feel like
Surely
it's common
there were
sense.
other
You know,
wardrobe options, I would imagine, that would have made far more sense for an event like this. Anyway, just a pretty wacky situation here that I wanted to yap about a little bit. That's about it. See ya.
it's crazy that people defending that shit. Well, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Are we wrong? Me and Moist Critical. Are we wrong for thinking the way that we think? My bad. Honestly though, my kid won't be watching. My baby, she won't be watching this movie. None of my future kids will be watching the movie. If my kids are watching any type of SpongeBob, it's the original SpongeBob from the original creator. Cause all the new shit ass anyways. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.